Hey, let's talk a little bit about driving traffic to your online events. Now, this particular training is specifically for those of you all that are hosting either online or in person events, typically known as webinars, masterclass, boot camps, whatever you want to call them. For those of you that don't know, my name is DeKesha Williams. I am a webinar and business strategist. I pride myself on helping my clients to create consistent leads and revenue in their business using webinars. But today, for the next few minutes, I do want to spend some time talking a little bit about why there is a struggle with getting people to show up to your event. Um, a lot of times, we as entrepreneurs, we don't think this through all the way. We are told that we know we are supposed to be hosting events, whether it be a webinar, whether it be a masterclass or a boot camp, right? I know that I'm supposed to host webinars in my business if I want people to enroll into my signature course, right? All right. And so then I come into, I've created this webinar, I've created this funnel, I've got this program, but no one is actually showing up to my events. Well, let's think about that. So number one, how far in advance are you actually promoting your upcoming events? To be honest with you, most people are going to register for your events within 72 hours of the event. I know. But I would still highly recommend that you promote within 7 to 14 days, especially if you are new to implementing online events into your strategy. Why is that? Number one, it's because you need to be familiar with the process and implementing it consistently in your business in order to know what you should be doing in order to get more people to sign up for your event. Well, what do you mean? It's easy to say that I'm hosting a training, right? It's easy for me to say I've got a training coming up this Thursday, this Friday, what have you. But it's one thing for me to say that I'm having an event, but how can I get 100 people registered? I actually have a training that'll show you how to get 120 to 240 leads in your webinar. If you want access to it, just type leads below this video and we'll send you over a link where you can actually see the training. But with that being said, it goes back to how far in advance are you promoting your webinar. One of the things that I teach my clients is a 12-week launch strategy. And so we take about 6 to 8 weeks to actually prepare all promotional material for the event that they're going to be doing. Even if it's a summit, there is a process that goes in place in order to promote, to get butts in seats. And so it starts with a content marketing strategy. So what are you doing to create the visibility around your brand? How often are you showing up? Do people even know that you exist? Do people understand what it is that you do in your business? How often are you showing up talking about what it is that you do and how you change the world? So first, I want you to think about, and I want you to understand, I want you to write down content marketing, because it starts with a content strategy. That means that you should be showing up consistently online and producing content on a regular basis. I don't mean once a week. The more you show up, the better. And of course, you want to provide valuable information. I don't want you just showing up and you're not providing valuable information. But I want to make sure that you actually think about a process, think about a strategy where you can share relevant information and then, well, I'll wait. So think about a way that you can share relevant information to your audience where you help them solve a problem. And you do that by having a very strategic content marketing strategy. So that means, don't get me wrong, you can have video as content, you can have blogs as content, you can do podcasts as content, as long as you are continuously showing up and using your voice in order to show your expertise. All right. So that's number one. Number two is the visibility. The beautiful thing about, content is it creates visibility for you. So you want to consistently show up. Don't hide behind the scenes. I don't care what it is that you do. Like, I like to build funnels for our clients. Like, we build webinar funnels. We love to build out funnels, summit funnels. But I can't hide behind the scenes all the time, because then people won't know how great I am, how brilliant I am, right? I like to make, hey, I love to have fun, but I am great and I am brilliant. But you have to show up so people know your level of expertise. And so one of the things that we do is we'll actually share. If you've gained anything from this particular content, this particular training, then share it out. A lot of times we hesitate to ask people to share. We hesitate to ask people to invite someone. If you know someone that's in their business and they're trying to grow their business and they need help, let them know that this is what I do. I help entrepreneurs build an online business. And don't be ashamed to ask for a referral. Don't be ashamed to ask people to share out your content. That's how you increase your visibility online. Another thing is, don't hesitate to show up on someone else's platform, right? And so this allows you to tap into other people's audience. One of the things that I am being very intentional, that's my word, intentional, is about locking arms with 10 to 12 experts and promoting them and vice versa. So these are going to be my joint venture partners or strategic partners. And I only want to work with 10, maybe 12, because I want to be intentional about promoting their content to my audience and vice versa. I want to be intentional about inviting them into my tribe and having them teach their level of expertise into my tribe and vice versa. But what does that do? That creates visibility for my brand and it creates visibility for their brand as well. The last thing that I do want to share with you before I sign off is having a strong, clear next steps. So it's one thing to come onto these platforms and to share content, share relevant information. But if I don't tell you what to do next, you just watch my videos to watch my videos. So when you're doing your content, I don't care if it's a written piece of content, you always want to have a clear next steps. So what do you want the person to do? So perfect example, I said to you, if you want to figure out, or if you want to learn how to get 120 to 240 leads in your business, all you do is have to drop the word, type the word leads in the comments below. And someone from my team or myself will reach out to you with a link to watch the training that I did where I strategically teach my clients how to put 120 butts in the seats every single time. If you do it right, the system works if you work it. I'm just saying. Right? But that's a clear next step. And even if you're doing a summit, you're doing a vision board party, you're doing a webinar, a masterclass, what do you want them to do next? Do you want them to join your coaching program? Do you want them to go and check out your free, your free gift, your lead magnet? Be very specific what you want them to do. That's how your audience will become a lead. That's how they're going to raise their hand and show you that they're interested about the products and services that you have. Because now they know, oh, wait a minute, DeKesha can help me solve this particular problem. All right. So my name is DeKesha Williams, your webinar strategist. Be passionate, be purposeful, but more importantly, be profitable. I'll see you guys next time.